Hi, I'm Far, the CEO of Portability Solutions, and they have completed their week one. Oh, we have two interns in Portability Solutions, so their task is to do a weekly video report and a weekly video update on what's in the box, which is an embedded system project that they need to create from scratch. So for week one, it will be on more on digital homes. This is more on building customer relation because from my experience as an engineer, we don't relate to the customer much, which means it's part of what we call soft skills. And I want, even though they are engineering interns, they should have that kind of human interaction with customer, with clients, and so on. And currently for week two, is I explain is more on what is the heart of company, which is sales. So they started off with e-commerce task, and they will be building websites on the next week, which is more to a next with database system. But here goes nothing. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hi, my name is Prassant, son of Mindred, and I'm a third year student in UPM, currently taking Bachelor in Computer and Communication Systems Engineering. So, in my second week of intern, we were told to choose a programming language as a part of our What's in the Box task. So, I've narrowed it down to three types of programming language, which is Java, C++, and C. Since all these programming languages have their own pros and cons, it's very difficult for me to choose a specific programming language. So I have narrowed it down, and I have done some research on all these programming language to see which programming language is the most suitable, and I can make use of it in my project. According to research that I've done on Java programming language, it's actually a very straightforward programming language to use, to write, to compile, and to debug. So it is said that Java is less complicated than C++. Besides, it's also an object-oriented programming language where it allows a user to create standard programs and reusable codes. So it is also a platform independent. That means it does not need special software to run. It only needs Java virtual machine to run. And the memory allocation of this programming language is divided into two parts, which is heap and stack. So these two basically helps to keep the information and to restore it easily. Java programming also have a feature which is a multi-thread. So it has a potential for a program to perform many tasks at the same time. Okay, that is from the internet. So from my knowledge in programming language, from what we have learned in university, we use Java to code in databases, and we also use it in MySQL to create and manage database in our projects. So the next programming language that I would like to talk about is C++ programming language. So this type of programming language is very easy to learn and to use in most of the projects. So in terms of advantages of this programming language, it's a very portable programming language that allows the user to run the same program on different operating systems. For example, you can use the same code to run in two different operating systems, which is Linux and Windows operating system. So this programming language is also an object-oriented, which is the main feature of this programming language, that includes concepts like classes, inheritance, polymorphism, and data abstraction. So this programming language have a low-level manipulation, where the C++ is closely associated with C programming language, which is a procedural language and closely related to machine language. So C++ allows low-level manipulation of data at a certain level. So as you can see, most of the embedded systems and the compiler are made from C++ programming language. The memory management of this programming language is very easy, and it can the user can have a total control over memory management. So more on this programming language is it has very large community support that provides online lectures and courses through Stack Overflow and GitHub. So if we were to choose this type of programming language, we have a very strong reference that we can refer to when we are doing our project. So this programming language is also very compatible with C programming language, and in terms of scalability, which refers to the ability of a program to scale, C++ program is able to run on a very small scale to a very large scale. So we can build applications that are resource intensive. The next programming language that I would like to talk about is C programming language. So C is one of the oldest languages that cannot be replaced by any other language because it is the core of every machine. So let us discuss about what makes C the mother of all language and the various benefits of C programming. So C is considered to be the building block and the most fundamental language that needs to be studied if you are to begin with another type of programming language such as Java, Python and C++. So C is a robust language that as it contains many data types and operators to give you a vast platform to perform all kinds of operations. So in terms of portability, C is very flexible, and we can say the machine is independent, that helps you to run your code on any machine that without making any change or just a few changes in the code. So C is a structured programming language where the issues or the complex problems are divided into smaller blocks of function. So this modular structure helps in easy and simpler testing maintenance. So C is considered a middle level programming language. That means it supports high level and also low level programming. So it supports the use of kernels, drivers in low level programming, and also support a system software application in the high level programming language. According to the microcontroller that was given to me, which was PIC16F877A, the best and the most suitable programming language that we can use is C programming language, because C programming language is the type of language that goes straight to the hardware. So we don't need to create a lot of long confusing code. So it's a straight to the point coding, and we can also use C++ as a reference to our code. So that's all. Thank you.